leather pad, boots on the steel. My ship got a grin and it knows the deal. Ramp down slow like a red carpet flex. Cargo in the back and I'm ready for next. Finger on the latch, hear the whole deck talk. One step on board and the whole crew gawks. Tiny little ladder than a big bag glide. I don't need a throne, I just need that ride. Open that gate, let the landing gear kiss. I like my entrance with a metal hiss. Back it up, make it low. Hit that switch, let it go. Step by step, no rush now. Here comes the groove, watch me show how. I like big ramps, and I cannot lie. When the deck folds down, I'm way too high. I like big ramps that carry me high. Say drop it now, and I'm gone inside. And I'm gone inside. Hanger full of light, but I keep my cool. Spare parts in a crate and a drink in a cooler. Boots on the edge, got a smirk on my face like a freight run king in a float in space. Turret on the roof and the paint chip clean. Running every mile like a machine. Fuel in the tank and the map in my head. If the route looks rough, I take it ahead. Crew on the comm saying, man, that's bold. I say, hold that door, let the ramp unfold. Big old doorway, fresh from the drop. When that plate hits ground, I never wanna stop. Back it up, make it low. Hit that switch, let it go. Step by step, no rush now. Here comes the groove, watch me show how. I like big ramps, and I cannot lie. When the deck folds down, I'm way too hype. I like big ramps that carry me high. Say drop it now, and I'm going inside. And I'm going inside. Spin that dial, check the seal, keep it tight, make it real. If the landing's rough, I still come through. I got room for the cargo and the whole crew too. I like big ramps, and I cannot lie. When the deck falls down, I'm way too hype. I like big ramps that carry me high. Say drop it now, and I'm gone inside. I like big ramps, hands in the sky. One more time now, watch me slide.
Well. Let's make sure I'm not roboting today. Testing. Sounds decent. I'll take it. What's up, Smoke? What's up, buddy? All right. Let's make sure I'm still not roboting. I'm not. Welcome in, Smoke. You are first. What's up, dude? Nothing but aloha and game, man. Good to see you, dude. Hopefully you've been well. Hopefully your kitty's good, man. I saw you cute kitty. That was awesome. Would you end up naming your kitty, by the way? I forgot. Tell me what you named your kitty. We are going to do some salvaging. Let's find a server that doesn't have a lot. Oh, geez. What's up with that? Can you not see how many people are on what anymore? Kind of quiet. Okay, give me a sec. What's up, Solar? Everything is 1-0. Oh, wow. Well, there you go. That'll make it easy. If you know how you're following Solarix Car, go give Solarix Car a follow. Turn it up. I'm all the way. I'm all the way there, Smoke. I don't want to go too much into the yellow. But I turned it up a little bit. I may be just talking a little lower than normal, but I meant to go live earlier. Had a few things I had to do. Switch my song around for got a little ramp song that I made. So yes, indeed. All right. Let me hit a ramp.
I love ramp.
And there it goes. All right. Let's make sure. Yep, it goes off. Yay. Last time the animation was just sticking and it was rough. But I hope everybody's been well. I was going to do maybe some salvaging, maybe some of the new missions. So are you on the Kool-Aid Pineapple Crave? What? Oh, wait. I think I should know what this is. But I mean, we have pineapples, but you know, they're not like the best thing in the world, right? Because they're not like as fresh. And the family hasn't really like got into like the pineapple Kool-Aid. I think I know what you're talking about. So is it when you soak it or you inject it? Like what's the method of the pineapple?
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
All right, let's see. We need to get the M80. Oh, that's funny. It's not an extraction station. It definitely is not.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Yeah, you soak them in the Kool-Aid. Yeah, I think I've seen people do it, but they don't really just put Kool-Aid. They put other things. Oh, it's the internet thing of the week. Nice. You always got to like the internet things of the week. Let's turn on some music over on Twitch. There we go. Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, definitely, you can definitely do. Yes, I do have the Tiburon as well. I really like the Tiburon. Once they fix a few of the things, which, you know, it's not perfect, but it is fun. I'll say that. Once they fix a few of the things on the Tiburon, it's going to be a good ship. It's definitely fun to play around with. All right, we got the M80.
Welcome.
Yep, I finished some CCU chains, and I finished it for the Tiburon. I finished it for the Moth, and I finished it also for the whole B. And then I also finished the M80 as well. No, not yet, Smoke. Been a little busy a couple days. Last couple week or so. So I'm due for lots of videos. So my other projects died down as well. So I will have time to focus.
Stand by.
I was trying to do some in-game stuff to record and ended up recording it with no sound. So King was saying that it'd be funny if I did the video and made the sound effects, right? So I think I'll probably end up doing that. All right, let's see where the Moth is. The Moth is at Levski. Where's the Vulture? It's also at Levski's. Where the Polaris is at Stanton. All right. And the Tiburon is at New Babbage. If you are reading this, thank you for being here. Let's see. Oh, actually, we're on 4.8.1, right? What's up, Cav Trooper? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Gotta go feed the pack. No worries. How you doing, Cav Trooper? 4:30. Good to see you. Welcome in. If you play Star Citizen, let me know what your favorite ship is or what your gameplay is. I am changing it to 4.8.1 because that's what we're in. I love ramp. We do love ramp around here. Ruffers, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. And let's double check to make sure. Yep, and we are live on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. So pick your platform. I will tell you, Twitch has music, so. Yeah. So I was in Pyro, and we were trying to do the Tactical Stripe group. And so I had to go get, like, a Hermes because we needed to unload some parts. Well, my PC was stuttering and lagging so bad that I just couldn't deal, and I just landed it and got out of it because I didn't want to deal with it. So now it's stuck like this, and I can't necessarily store it because it won't store. Let's see if it'll store. I don't think it will. But a Cav Trooper, let me know if you do play Star Citizen. If you have any questions, let me know. Or if you're a veteran and just hanging out, let me know how the things. Oh, you can't say if you're a favorite. Currently, your daily is a Cuddy Black. I just started last November. I was getting into the groove, and then the wipe happened. No. Yeah, so while a lot of us was loving, the wipe because we had a lot of stuff that we wanted to get rid of, I do feel for, the people, Cav, like you, because exactly what you're saying, right? And yeah, see, the Hermes is, I just need to blow it up. Or you know what? Can I put the M80 down and call it back up? Maybe that'll wipe the ship. Let's hope. Yeah, there you go. It might get rid of the Hermes. We'll see. If not, I can go fly it. Oh my. Yeah, that's some work. That is some work too, and the F8 was a good one to get. But Cuddy Black's a good ship. Yeah, well, it's one of those things where some people ruined it for everybody and made the market inflate. So, yay, there we go. It cleaned it. The good news is you can start over. And I would wait a little bit before you do the execs again, unless you already did. I've heard that some of the loot isn't spawning in there. There's a little bit of loot issues. All right, what do we have on us? All right, I need some ammo just in case. So, Cav, just to let you know how so I had each of the variants of the exec hanger ships on one character, and then on another character I had different variants as well. And I had a ton of Sulans, so which we call Susans. Ask Zikudo about that. All right, let's see. So we got ammo, we got some sustenance. I don't think I have a big tractor. I don't think I need a big tractor beam. All right. So we got the M80. Let's go fly to Levski. We can go pull some parts off and do a little bit of salvaging. And, you know, if you are struggling for money or struggling for parts, salvaging is a really good loop. And you don't actually have to have a salvaging ship to do the salvaging. Well, it is a lot of work, Cav, but there were also a time where exec hangars would just pop open for no reason as well. Or people would go run the card and they'd see that it was like a Sulian, and then they wouldn't want it. And then they'd leave. So, like, and that was because there was a lot of saturations of people running CZs. And I think that happened, I think, before November, I believe, as well. And Ruffers, I hope you're well, buddy. I hope you're doing good. So, to show everybody, so let's see. I've been doing random missions and whatnot, but I do have salvaging unlocked. I've been doing quite a few. And look at this, an Argo mole for salvage. So you can actually go and get different things off the mole and take it. And that's the cool thing about a lot of these things. You can pull the parts out of these. So if you go look what the default parts are for a lot of these, as long as they're gold standard, well, I guess it doesn't have to be gold standard. As long as the parts are removable, like the C1, the parts are removable. Most of the parts on the Saber is removable. The Ares is also removable. Vanguard, some of them. Hammerhead, maybe now it is. What does the Hammerhead have? Oh, that's right. I need to change. It's no longer free flight, so I need to inactivate that command. Let's see. Coming in with a tier 1 subscribe for 11 months. Nearly a year. Thank you, Sampan. Nearly a year, dude. Thank you for that, buddy. I do appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for that subscription. Much love to you, dude. Thank you for supporting me. I know I don't stream that often, but on your way to buy a mole. Nice, dude. Well, I have a mole right here that I can go get and pull stuff off too. By the way, if you type exclamation point links in chat, I created a website. The website is really just for use for times like this. If I want to go for Urkel and I want to go look and see what, right, I could just go and favorite something. You can favorite it by clicking this button, and it's different things that you can do. It's right now it's just 6, and you can copy the link to paste somewheres if you're on stream. You can click visit, and these are all added by me, and I manually update this kind of stuff. I try to add stuff that's kind of been validated or would be useful. So if y'all do see anything that's not on the list that maybe you use that's be helpful, you can click the suggest a tool, put in the information, and that'll send it to me, and I'll be able to get that. All right, let me go ahead and go to Levski real quick. Because that is where everything is. Then we can go see what we want to go get as far as salvaging. So if I am on my site, right, you can go and if you want to type in, let's see, loadout, it'll pull anything that has the word load in it, and I can visit the site, and then we can use Urkel and see what the... So let's look at the mole. The mole comes with Arbor MH2s, so it looks like there's nothing as far as components, not components, modules that come with it. So besides some of the parts, maybe it's not that great to go to the mole. Let's go see what the Hammerhead has, because that was another one that I had. It has a bunch of rhinos. Let's see. It also has military grade C and a military grade C quantum drive, but that's a size 3. We can't pull the size 3 stuff off. So maybe that wouldn't be a really good ship to do. Now the C1, I also saw, it has some M cannons, which are decent. It also has a military grade B Ultraflux. Has a full stop, and also has a military grade B Jaeger quantum drive. So maybe that's a good one to go get. What are component differences between the maze? Let's go look in C. And Cav says, how's salvaging been since the wipe? I haven't done it yet. Been doing Kovalex, trying to get rep to get component blueprint. Yeah. So salvaging's good if you need weapons or parts that are better than the stock from other ships, maybe that you don't have, and that's what is the best, in my opinion. And you can get RMC and construction material. There are quests that do allow you to go and get it, but I do recommend that, you know, the RMC doesn't sell for that much unless you get a lot of it. Same thing with the construction material. So just be mindful of that. Let's see, Sambon. See, I don't see the Argo like teaches on here. So let's see. I can do my little search real quick. And I'm looking, Sandbon. Let's see. Yeah, so the regular mole came in with basically just all stock arbors, right? And then the loadout, let's see. Okay, so the Teaches comes in with 1 Helix 2 and 2 Kleins on each side. It has better components tuned for Nix conditions, which it doesn't really tell you like what the components are. Let's see what else. Yeah, and the hull and core are the same. So really the Helix 2 is what you get. I don't know that it comes with any modules. You probably have to get those, but the Helix 2 is about 100K. Or maybe a little more. It doesn't really talk about the components, but it's supposed to be better components. Let's see. What components are in it? It is 600K more, but you get the Helix. Yeah, it would be the stock loadout. I personally, for 600K more, if you're just going to go for it, and plus it's going to say Teaches, so if you ever did get a mole as a loaner for something, it'll say Teaches instead of a mole, so you'll know which one's which. That's the other cool thing about those ships, right? Closer to a 900K difference. And if you are out there and you're watching and you have questions on YouTube, TikTok, or Twitch about Star Citizen, feel free to ask questions. I'll answer them. I try to help people as much as I can. And if you have any questions, please let me know. What's up, Wolf? Welcome over on TikTok. Ahoy. Ahoy, matey. So my 5-year-old decides that thank you for that follow over on TikTok. I appreciate you. My 5-year-old decided that she wants to talk like a pirate, which is hilarious for a 5-year-old, and it is the cutest thing ever. I would have to say. And that's one of the things that she says. She'll say, "Ahoy, matey," and it's so cute. It's so much fun. Gotta love kids.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Let's see.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
I wonder if you can go into the mall, Sambon, and see the parts.
I love ramp.
We do love ramp around here, Soul Stealer. If you're not following Soul Stealer, go give Soul Stealer a follow. What's up, dude? Hope you're doing well. Have y'all done TSG, by the way? That's just your little intro when you pop into a stream. Yeah, no, I get it. So, Wolf, I say heyo, like just the word hey and then o. I've been doing that for a little bit. And then I hit them with the I love ramp. So if you play Star Citizen, ramps is a thing, and I love ramp, and that's it. But where is the mole? There's the golem too. All right, there's the mole right there. Yeah, so it doesn't show. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If it'll let me go to the showroom, then you can go see specifically like what's on the mole. If you're trying to see like the teaches stuff. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's kind of funny when I do that in a stream. It has nothing to do with SE. They're very confused. Yeah. Yes, it is. I love messing with people too, so. Let's see. System. So it has a Excelsior jump module. It has life support. It has a. This may be the same as the mole. Hang on. And Soul Stealer, have y'all been liking the TSG? So I'm pulling up Urkel on my right side to go see like what the mole has. So it has the same shield, which is the Acura. Let's see, the power plant. Well, there is a sea surveyor. Yep, same one. Same power plant. Same thermal core as the mole. So I wonder though, is this the actual It won't let me click. Let's see. Presets maybe. Nope. Let's do config. Nope. Let's go look at this. This should tell us what's here if I get in. They may have put an actual mole, regular mole, on the showroom floor, which would be hilarious if they did. Sounds like you've been playing SC for a while. I've been involved one way or another since 2014. I haven't been playing that long. I just play a lot, actually. But, yeah, it's not always good times, but we make the best of it just because we have fun doing it, you know? And ads are over. Welcome back, everybody. So we're looking at the mole, trying to see what... I guess I can't... Yeah, no, it won't show me. I was trying to see for Sandbon if there's any difference in the mole on the showroom floor, like for the teaches stuff, but like I can't really see it. And you can't turn the power plant on. Or maybe that's it. Maybe that's the key right there. Well, I don't think it needs repairing. I think it's just somebody turned it off. Yeah, so somebody turned it off is what they did. So let's go see. Let's see. Soul Sealer says it's different. It seems they could have done a little more with the rescue inside. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, but I think they are going to do more Soul Stealer. So if you noticed, if you've been in there a few times, you actually... let's see. Can I power on? It's like it won't even let me power it on. So Sandbon, I'm not sure, dude. I wonder if I can go look at it from the diagnostic panel in the pilot seat. But like the rescue itself, yeah, but like there's 3 hangars. That looks like one of them is only open, but there's 2 other hangars on one of the panels in the security room. So it makes me think, right, that there is something, I guess, around, right? They're going to add something. It's Just Riot. What's up, my friend? If you're not already following It's Just Riot, go give It's Just Riot a follow. Click that link right there. Give them some love. Just like Soul Stealer, just like SolarWorks Car. They're also streamers as well. Give them some love over on Twitch. What's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Yes. I am the guy who hangs out with the old Australians. And I usually stay up. Sometimes Jin Desperado stops in on his break, you know, when he's not sleeping. But, you know. But lately he's been sleeping. But yeah, you waiting to finish work? I get it. I understand that concept as well. We're trying to look at the Teach's mole to see if we can see for Sandbon. Yeah, he ain't working. Did he retire? I think he retired. I believe he retired. So Sandbon, buddy, I don't know. I don't think it'll show me. I don't know if I can use my tractor. Let's see. Yeah, it won't show me. And I don't know the heads, but that... So I tell you this, though. I think that definitely is a different laser. Yep, I think this is the Teaches. That looks like a Helix, if I remember. And then these have to be Kleins. The regular mole was Arbor's. So that's probably a Klein right there. So what's up, Scott Gus? Peeps were saying that this content update This is content update, but did the patch make things work? I actually don't know, Scott, because I really haven't been playing a lot. And Scott's over on YouTube hanging out. Thank you for being over there. I haven't. This is the first time I really played since they put out the patch. I mean, so far things are going okay, right? I'm not sure if anybody else has played a lot to see if anything's working. Docking is still broken. What's up, Ride Hood? Welcome in, buddy. You wish the info panel gave you more information. Yeah, about the changes are from the standard vault. Yeah, there's really not. Missions are still buggy. Yeah, I did hear, Scott, that the missions, right? The new ones were not, like, completely spawning all the way. So, I will tell you that. You could definitely try it. I think they were saying they're trying to escort the pilot, but the doors didn't open, right? And what's up, Ride Hood? Hope you're doing well. Oh wait, we are not going there. We are going to our elevator. We're gonna go get some salvage, grab some parts, and then eventually maybe do a mission or two in a bit, as far as combat. Oh, nice. Yeah, I sure hope they have like a little hot fix or something happening with a lot of the issues. What's up, Cheese? How's it going? It's going good. We are hanging out, gonna do some salvaging, talking about Star Citizen. All right, let's moth me. Let's moth me. It's time for the moth. We'll go to medium hanger. And Cheese, I hope you're well. Thank you for being over there on YouTube as well. Good to see you. All right, we do need to get a max lift tractor beam. And I got one. I got it. So we're rocking a kill shot. Kill shot has been decently accurate, I would have to say. I do need to get in. I don't think I have any attachments. I do need to get in attachments. Yeah, Soul Stealer says some things work and some things don't. Typical Star Citizen. Okay, I don't. Oh, by the way, for those of you, if you're not watching my socials, I do post stuff on socials almost every day. Sometimes I miss, but look what we found the other day. It's just store-bought, Soul Stealer. Just store-bought. I just found it. Look at this beauty right here. If you like the true grunge of a gun, this is one of the guns that you want. This is a... I think it's... Is it Dead Rig? Yeah. Smudge, I think. Yeah. Dead Rig Smudge Shotgun. We were looting and found this in a QV station. And look at this. Look at this beauty. It's got like the fence wire or like electrical, I guess, wire or something to like, yeah, no worries, to hold it all together, right? And it says not so high. Oh, not so high precision is I think what that says. Yeah, not so high precision. Yeah, so we found that at a QV station. So I thought that was funny. Thank you. I think it was Warhorse that let me keep it. You're a Drake guy, so you love the look of those weapons. Yeah. They actually hit pretty hard too, especially if you're in a group and you got somebody with that one. And yeah, I do need to craft weapons. I really haven't been mining. I need to go mining. The beef and pork ribs on the smoker, letting them cool, then using the meat smoked stuffed bell peppers And then with from fresh milled corn kernel from the scratch smoked honey. Ooh, yeah. So milled corn kernel cornbread with stuffed jalapenos and bacon. I would eat that in a heartbeat. Yes, indeed. Doesn't sound too Hawaiian though, Smoke. So we are going to rock out in the Moth, and the Moth is a Argo medium salvage ship. Yum, Right Hood. That's right. You are right. We also we are part of Team Chaos as well. And if you want to know more about me, I do have a page. I have a website, ubugaming.com. Feel free to check it out. That does sound good. Daft Digit in the house. If you're not already following Daft Digit, go give Mr. Daft Digit a follow. Rock out with your Moth out. Yes, indeed, buddy. We are rocking it. But if you're not already following Daft Digit, go give Mr. Daft Digit a follow. Give him some love. Click that link. We've got some really good streamers around, so make sure you give them the proper love. And that's over on Twitch as well. I am working on a shout out, so if someone talks in Twitch, it'll shout them out on YouTube on their channel if they have one. I haven't perfected it. It blew up my stream the last time I tried it because I had a bad invalid some C# parameters. So I am trying to troubleshoot them. I just haven't had time. So one day. Look at this Moth, by the way. If you don't know, by looking at my stream, I like orange and blue. And even though it's not technically my blue, it is a blue or teal, and it's orange. So maybe CIG was listening. Maybe they were saying, hey, Ubu needs a medium salvage ship. Oh, geez, I could eat about 6 tacos right now, too. I really could. I'm actually kind of hungry. Look at the beauty of this. All right, so we're going to go see what we got to do. And yes, it looks like there's a little glitch in the HUD, but it's all good. We can still see stuff for now. So there is a hammerhead. There is a Argo mole. Let's try it again. 2 times to be sure, to be sure. Where is it at? Where's contracts? There's contracts. So we can go get a Crusader. We can go get a Hoplite. I don't even know what does a Hoplite have on it. I don't even know what it has. Let's go see what an Aegis Hoplite has. No worries, man. I hope you had a good stream, dude. Yeah. Thanks, man. I appreciate it, dude. Much love to you, Daft. Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in, dude, and saying, hey, I do appreciate it. So here's what the hope. Oh, they have a Deadbolt 5. Looks like they have size 2. A Sawbuck. We have Arctics, which we might be able to get out. They have a Crossfield. Oh, I got you, Sambon. So technically it's not rugged like the description was saying. Those teasers. All right, so maybe, I already have Deadbolts. Maybe we can go get, let's see. You know what? I'll tell you what. Let's go do the mole. And let's go see if the mole has anything extra on it and if there's any bags to them. Oh, look at this. And it's only 9 GMs away. You can't beat that. Turn game sounds a little bit down. I turned them up for the full effect. We're doing TSG, and I really wanted to get the full effect for everything. So Oh, that's right. Let me, while we're in, well, I'm not going to be in Quantum that fast, but I can add my new song to the stream deck so that I can play it at any point. Let's see. You just got the white crossbow blueprint the other day from TSG. If you could only find the mats, you should try to deconstruct some stuff, random things from a station, Cav, and see if it gives you what you need to craft it. Just FYI, you can find some of the things, not everything, but you may be able to do it. All right, so I have a new intro song. If you missed it, I made a little song, so here's a little bit of fun. Let's see if it works. I don't hear it. Hang on. I don't know. Where is it coming from? Where is it going? Hang on. Where do you live? Oh, default is output. Let's not do output. Let's do wavelink. There we go. Where's this one going? Oh, it's also going down there. Let's do that. And then let's do that. I don't know if this will play for everybody. Is it working? Oh no, it's stuttering. Okay, it's stuttering. And maybe because it's a WAV file. I wonder if that's what it is. It's all good. Let's see. I wonder if I can. No. We'll do it on the outro. Signed copy, then routing the account number. I still need a Yubu gaming, but oh my gosh, yes, right hood. Yes, right hood. The gaming for your kit. I know. All right. We do. But yeah, Cav, there's a few things that you can get that you can probably try to salvage. And yeah, up. We gotta hydrate. Hang on. It's the cup from the beyond. A little posture check. Thank you, Smoke, for those, buddy. So look, this is mole salvaging, right? So this is salvaging. We're with a moth. We're about to take over a mole, not to get confused. So in order to get this at 100% and go to 0, you can blow up the ship and get credit, but you lose everything in the ship. You can take out the parts in the ship with a cargo ship and then blow up the ship and get all the parts, but you don't get the RMC. Or you can do everything in a moth, salvage, and get what you need. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to back that thing up, and we're going to go and get some of the parts. We'll see what kind of parts they have on there. I doubt they're going to have anything special. There we go. Look how good this looks, by the way. It's amazing. What other game can you back your ship up and go to another ship and take stuff off of another ship and then bring it back and use it? I mean, maybe there is another game. I don't know of another game. Okay, so this is just a regular mole mining. All right, so this is just the arbor lasers. Okay. And I don't see any modules. Let's go look. If they did have modules, they would be on the laser head itself. Mole salvage. That's new. What's up, Chuck Nugget? Hope you're well. This is a moth salvaging a mole. And some of the missions they have. Yeah, we got a follow over on TikTok. Thanks so much for that, Chuck. I appreciate it. I appreciate you for that follow. Welcome in to the Rampers. And we're also live on Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok, if you're wondering. The moth is really good. So the only downside is the salvaging. But here's the thing about the moth. And this is what sold it for me. Right, and remember I do CCU chains, and I've been doing them for a while, so I was able to get the moth. This is all cargo, so if I wanted to, I can take weapons and put it on the cargo grid, and there's still 64 SCU cargo internally for things like RMC or construction material. So I just took off that, and then you ready for this? I wonder if the bags have anything. So let's go open up the mole. And let's go see if the bags. Yeah, man. You can put storage on the outside of the moth. So kind of like the hull B, hull C, hull A. You know. Oh, it's more like, I guess it's more like the hull A, probably. But look at this. There's cargo inside a mole. Guess what? We're going to take all that. It's mine. It's my cargo now. And all the cargo is not bricked on the salvaging. So I think salvaging is basically going to be underrated. Thanks for the likes as well. I think salvaging is just underrated right now. I don't think people understand that with a wipe, salvaging is one of the best things that you can do. And so these ships are already unlocked. All you got to do is just go in and do it. And I'm just going to hit the open all. Make sure you get a keybind for that. And what it'll do is it'll open every single thing on the ship. And then you can go see what you can pull off. So like these are all components. Like this is a size 2. This is a Hurricane. It's like we can pull out all these components. That's a size 3, which is not able to be pulled. This is a size 3. That's a size 3. So I can't pull those off. But if I can get it down the elevator, which I should be able to, I can at least take those parts with me. I think that was it. So, all right. And what was the other thing? Was that it in here? Yeah, like that's it. Oh, you can listen to wherever you want, Chuck. I was just letting you know I was on all the platforms. No, I don't want to go down. I don't want to go down. Thank you for that follow over on Twitch. Welcome to the Rampers. Welcome in. Wait, where was it? Oh, it's this one. So supposedly, and this is what I also wanted to test, they widened the area right here. Supposedly. I wouldn't say a lot of salvage. I do a little bit of everything, but for this patch and specifically, I have done a lot of salvage. And it's not salvaging of selling RMC. It's more like getting parts. So to me, like looting is really fun when you're doing salvaging because you get to have like different parts. And I really like that. There you go. I got them. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Is there anything else I can grab?
I love ramp.
We do love ramp around here, Chuck. We do love ramp. And I love ramp is my kind of thing for stream. So that's like my my special thing. We also love ramp and lamp around here too. Okay, so look, this is cargo that we have. I'm not really going to take the Badgers because I just don't care. Oh wait, I forgot to see if do you think they might have mining on here, like mining materials on the bags? I don't know. I don't know if I can see that. I'm gonna go see. Well, if it lets me go back up. Is it not gonna let me go up? No. All right. Well, I can go look once I pull all the cargo off. So. All right. Oh, look, it's empty. Empty, empty, empty. You can't pull off the small bags. Empty. Yeah, who's gonna leave a mole? Empty, empty. All right, so they're all empty. All right, so we're going to go and get in the moth and move it around, make it a little bit faster. We do have ads upcoming. There we go. Gonna scooch on over. Oh, yeah. You've been trying to solo the vulture salvage. It kind of sucks, but you might not be able to do it the best way. You're still learning, but salvage is probably your favorite loop. Yeah, salvaging is really fun. Oh, I set back down. So the vulture, you can get like 34 or something SCU of boxes if you know how to like maneuver it just right. And then you can go sell the RMC. And that's really what the vulture is good for, is the RMC. And then you look at like, my recommendation for anybody that's doing salvaging is to go to Levski. Why? Because you have one spot. Yeah, and we'll be right back. Ads. Aluminum. Rocking it out. Midbelia, what's going on? Only platforms and no ramps. Listen here. There's a slight ramp. There's a slight ramp. Welcome in, friend. How are you? Hope you're doing well. What time is it for you? Is it really late for y'all? I feel like it's really late. It's early for you. Okay. So y'all are just waking up. I gotcha. Welcome in. Good to see you. I was lurking today. I started the stream before work and lurked. Hopefully she had a good stream. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I lost the radar. I lost the radar into the abyss. Is it? Where is it? Is it? It's okay. I don't need the radar. I just don't know where it went. I wish there was a ping. I wish there was a ping to where you could like see like the radar, or like see like a radar to see things, not just radar, but see things that like are components or, you know, pieces of the ship for salvaging. But yeah, so Chuck, I was saying if you're going to do salvaging, I recommend doing salvaging in Nyx, because not necessarily, it is kind of far, right? Nyx is kind of far away, but I do recommend doing it in Nyx because everything goes back to Levski for turn-ins, so it's a little bit easier to do stuff. Now, if you're trying to sell like RMC and stuff, then you're going to need to play the market to see where the best place is. For that, you could look at UEX, and I think I just trapped myself in. Yeah, you're in Pyro right now. So, yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. You can't fracture right now. So your Vulture is really going to be like an RMC machine. That's really what it is. I would switch and get a Braids on there if they don't already have it. I would put 2 Braids and 2 Trawlers. That would be my setup for the Vulture. That's what I like. The Braid is going to give you a little bit faster, right? Yeah, and you can fracture, but some of the bigger ships on the higher end missions aren't going to let you fracture them. I don't know what the limit is. You probably can't fracture like the Mole, right? So I would say make enough money to eventually... Okay, you can fracture 35 SCU ships, but not... Oh, that's yuck. Yeah, you're doing the 2K missions. But like, if you're in Pyro, look at like all your salvaging missions. And like if I look at mine and I look at my salvaging missions, right? These are all in Nyx. And then the turn-ins are like everything's at Levski. So I can pull stuff off and go to Levski and drop everything. And then eventually when I have like ship mining lasers or salvaging heads or, you know, tier 2 plants, I can turn it in and get 393K. And everything's going to be at Levski. Oh, you're saying the best place to sell RMC is in Pyro. I gotcha. Oops, I accidentally hit the ship. We're going to close up the ramp. Not the ramp, but the elevator. And then let's look at... So I'm going to say a slight... This is the hard thing about the moth. You got to figure out like what the angle is that you want to use. All right, so I think... Maybe go up a little bit. Get some leverage. That should be good. Yeah, you know, I actually haven't been over to Pyro or Stanton for the turn-ins. I mean, Nyx, like, really doesn't. Let's see. Salvage. Yeah, it's more industrial type stuff. So yeah, maybe if somebody's in Pyro, let us know what the actual components are here for this. That'd be interesting to know. What's the best place for the vulture to RMC farm or what? The best thing to do is just like you can do a couple of things. You can go to, like, if you're in Stanton, you can go to like an asteroid field. And oh, what am I doing? I am getting sidetracked. I need to go to the salvaging area right here. So, like, if you go to an asteroid like base, if you ping around one of the asteroid bases, whether you get a mission to go there and then cancel it, or if you find one on the map in Stanton, you can go ping. Like, if you hit V and ping, you can actually see panels and salvage, but there's not, sometimes the panels haven't been spawning as well. What's up, Thomas? Welcome in. Good to see you. Thanks for the like. But you can do that. The best thing I would say to do is just try to get some components and do the missions where you pay for the ship, right? Panels, lovely. Eye roll. Yeah, it's hard to find them, but it's panels are, if you're doing pings, it's anything with an even, like an even number. Yeah, and the best place to sell it is going to be Terra Mills. Like, I recommend, like, some people they like to role play, and so, like, they'll just go out and randomly salvage things for RMC. They'll go to some of the higher populated areas to go get some RMC. You do risk getting shot by people, but sometimes people kind of leave you alone. And then the cool thing you can do, if you're on a mouse, you can sort of just do like hands-free and just have the mouse just like move for you. And then you can sit there and do what you want, just talk and have a good time. And oh yeah, so it's about, let's see, with a 2-day refresh. So it's about 8.9. The gimbals? What you mean? Where's my gimbals? Oh, you mean fix the gimp? Okay, I see. You mean fix the gimbals on general. I gotcha. Yeah. Can't use the gimbals to do it no more. Can't bring it to sell my RMC. Oh, there we go. So we're using the Abrade right now. And then I also have a cinch. I just haven't upgraded to the trawler. Because the Abrade actually does a really good area. Wait, is the elevator still bugged at the sites to sell it because people are throwing med pins and other things? Oh, wow. See, well, I should say this. When there is usually a major patch, I typically do things like this and just find the missions that are working and then just kind of stick to that. I've been storing the RMC up a little bit, and then I'm going to go sell it, you know. But I guess the thing that you can do is you can switch server. Well, no, you can't put it down. But I mean, I guess you could switch servers, but then you still take a risk, right? Bringing it all the way there, trying to put it on. It's just a pain. Get about 7 RMC. It's like pressure washer simulator is what this is. This is what it reminds me of. Get some more RMC over here. Well, that kind of stinks, though, that it works 60% of the time, all the time. And that's why we love ramp around here. It's telling me target friendly, but this is my salvage. I don't know what you're talking about. I paid good money to scrape your hull. I would say go RMC for the Vulture, personally. If you have a choice of stockpiling it and then using a ship to transport and sell it, I mean, it's really up to you. If you like salvaging and that's the loop that you want to do, then do that. Sell your RMC. Go make some money doing that. There are probably better ways to make money, like doing missions and bounties, but it depends on your ships that you have too. And if you don't really like doing like a lot of combat stuff, then RMC is your way. You can do what I'm doing, pull off parts. I was doing this for a bit in the Vulture, the same kind of stuff for the smaller ships, and so I would really just go take the components and then try to get at least 13 SCU of RMC as best I can. How do you flush the buffer? I gotta know. I gotta know how to flush the buffer. You're right. It does suck. The Moth has 8 SCUs of cargo, by the way, that it will eject. Just saying. Oh, you can't. Okay. I was like, man, if you tell me you can flush the buffer, I need to know how. Because on my Vulture, I still have some materials left. And see, this is the thing about the Moth. Like, if you don't position it right, I should have positioned it more down. I'm missing, and I guess the same thing as, like, the Mole. That's right. Hashtag flush buffer fix. CIG, where you at? Where you at? You see, the people have spoken. The people have spoken, CIG. Flush the buffer. Fix the buffer. Flush the buffer. the buffer flux. Where's my pirate friend out there? Flush the buffer. There she blows. Blow the buffer out. While at it, let us combine forces to fracture. Yes. I think 2 vultures should be able to fracture whatever a moth can, right? 3 vultures should be able to fracture a hammerhead. That's just my opinion. I think coming together and then like maybe like even salvations, like maybe have like 6 salvations to fracture a hammerhead or something. I think that would be interesting take, right? Yeah, I agree. I thought we used to be able to team up and fracture. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm definitely wrong a lot, so. But I thought we used to be able to team up to fracture. Yes, combining is coming. Definitely. Yes. All right. So how should we... Okay, so probably need to nose down a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get all of it. So I may just end up fracturing it. The other thing is, like, if you fracture a ship and the pieces go boom, you don't know where they're at unless you can physically see them. I haven't really been able to ping them, you know? Okay, I did a good job. All right, so let's go. We're going to... Hands-free. You can't... When... Tell me when who I got to pay, then get them the... Yeah, right. Who you got to pay to get them to do it. Well, apparently buying Odins don't help, so... Oh, look at that. You can salvage the bottom of a mining or the mining bags. Interesting. And I'm not touching it, by the way. You can kind of do a little bit of AFK and for salvaging. Yeah, they were talking about when they were talking about the ore, being able to split and combine ores, and then if you have multiple like different qualities of ore, being able to combine that into one, like an average quality or something. Yeah, I think we are going to get more salvage ships. I think there's going to be another RSI salvage, probably a medium salvage ship, maybe even, who knows, maybe even a large one. I think when base building hits, I think there'll be another salvaging. Because, you know, they'll definitely make some ships. But we have the cutter. Isn't the cutter a salvage ship? Or the Cutlass Black with the big grips in the front of the vice grips? What is like the, if you look at the like the Cutty Red, it has like the big arms, right? I want to say like that was to grip onto stuff or something. Somebody said one time. But it looks like, you know, you should be able to grip with them. You got about 10 SCU. Not bad. I'm not going to get all the sides. I'm just going to end up fracturing it. They need to bring a good Drake ship into the fold. Clipper was trash. Ironclad's already being reworked. Pitbull was just for the lulz. is. I still want my taco truck. Still want my taco truck. Well, you got the Drake tape for that, right? It just, the Ironclad needs more Drake tape. I know the target is not friendly. I paid for the target. This is a professional salvage hit. This is what this is. With the Vulture, you can remember being able to use the middle part for it for something. Yeah. No. Yeah. So the Vulture you can, right? You can fracture and then what is it? Dismantle and then or fracture or whatever we're gonna call it. I'm not in the cockpit to show you. What is it? It's fracture and what's the? It starts with a D, I think. That was Ride's opening. IC should have had the elevator centered and the CM over the bridge. Disintegration, yes. That is the word. Words are hard sometimes. Or all the time. Or all the time. Words are hard 60% of the time, every time. And we're almost done with this, don't worry. Really? You think? But is that like a feature though? Oh, by using some cannons. Yeah, I mean you can basically take these missions and just shoot them with a ship and complete them. You don't have to actually salvage. You can go get the parts in a cargo ship and just pull the parts off, including the weapons. Wow, you got an 890? That's awesome. And you broke it with the Vulture? That's hilarious. Yeah, it is a big ship. That's a lot of RMC too. Wow, they're like getting in it now, saying the target is friendly. We know the target is friendly, not. All right, let's go fracture this sucker. It's how I keep trying to fracture a Corsair, but for now I can only do what any normal hangar does: break off the wings. That's right, just break off the wings. If you're out there watching and you're new to Star Citizen, let me know. I can answer questions if you have any questions. So right now I'm going to hit Alt. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to hit M. Look at... I'm going to give it a hug. Look at this. It's wonderful. So, so wonderful. I love this. Go to Fractured. Going to get closer. And then we wait. I'm going to center myself. Put some shields on because it will go boom. I'm at the point where I just want a reclaimer and solo it, or I did just buy my friend the game today. Well, that's awesome. I hope that they use your referral code so that you can at least get a referral from it. If it's today, you still have time to tell your friend to if they made the account today for the referral code. Enter it in. Boom. Refueling missions are overwarding this match. Whoa, that's a crazy visual glitch. Okay, so is where okay, there we go. It's one right there. Where is okay, there is let's see. Nice. He's got the 50K. Yeah. Downside, you either have to still have a Starlight or buy the mill refueling. Yeah, you gotta. I did see a few people doing the refueling missions in the Gemini or the Starfarer or whatever it is. Well, I guess it's both. And they were making some decent money, and then they were actually shooting the ships that spawned, and then just able to keep the tank though. All right, let's go to Levski.
Welcome aboard.
Hey, Granny Q in the house. Let's get it. If you're not following Granny Q, the one and only, go give Granny Q a follow. Ram some of love for my love in chat. Family friendly vibes. Chat's in tune. Yeah, we got a follow. Boop boop. Here we go. Raiders, join the fun. Look at all that love in the chat. You're my stream's delight. Granny Q, you're my stream's delight. Thank you for bringing your people. Thanks for the raid. Much love to you. How you been? What's been up? What's new? House Star Citizen. Let's see who's coming up in here. And oh, by the way, if you are not following Granny Q, if you like a really nice streamer that's fun to watch, to interact with, and if you want to ask her about random things too, sometimes she does cooking streams as well. She does lots of things on the stream. She also plays with a few people as well, and they just kind of have fun, and it's just sometimes it's chaos, sometimes it's fun. There's just all kinds of stuff happening. Go follow Granny Q, give her some love. And ads will be right back. I will finish the conversation as soon as the ads are over. Wrong time for the ads. They're supposed to stop when like a raid hits. But anyway, just give me a second. But if you're out there and you're still watching, we are doing basically going to Levski. We've been doing some salvaging, and we found some stuff. And now we're headed back to Levski, and we're going to go land in Levski and unload. And then I'll probably switch to do maybe a combat mission or two. Maybe even do one of those like the trench run things. I don't know. Maybe see if I can do it solo and try that out. Who knows? Might be able to. But yeah, ads will be quick. They're almost over, and as soon as they're over, we will get back into action. And right now we're just headed to Levski, and I'll switch over back in a second. But Granny, if you're out there, I hope you're good. And I'm going to welcome everybody in a second. I see a Tat Cat out there coming in. I feel like 90 seconds is such a long time sometimes. We are back from ads again. I just want to say thank you, Granny Q, for bringing your people over here. If you're not already following Granny Q, go give Granny Q a follow. Click that link, show some love. Let's welcome in. Let's see who we got in here. Trigger Happy, thanks for the follow. Welcome into the Rampers. Also, let's see. How do we say it? Andrew Briss. Andrew Briss. Anyway, tell me how you say it, because I'm struggle bussing here. So tell me how you say it. Who we got coming in? Hi, Granny Q. Hi, Granny Q. Listen, you're too sweet, by the way. You're too sweet. But let's see who else got in here. Granny Q. Yeah, it was almost a month-long trip to the east of the country, and now you're back. It's the grind. But we will be going to Austin for the Bar Citizen International. That's cool. And what's up, ARG Jargon? Salvage is king. You like that? Salvage is so much fun. It really is. Sometimes Salvage, though, will put you to sleep because it's very relaxing. But anyway, welcome in, Raiders. I'm Yubu. I do a little bit of family friendly, but don't worry about any of that. Just have fun, sit back, and relax. Much love to you. And we're going to do some salvaging. We're going to finish up the salvaging and probably just do a mission or two. Let me cut back over to the main, get some sound back. And again, thanks for that raid, Granny. Much love to you. Okay, has anybody played Pressure Washing Simulator, by the way? And look at these visuals. Look at the game's graphics. This is why I love Star Citizen. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. This is the Moth. Yes, the Moth, which is my colors, which are orange and blue. Well, it's more of a teal, but you know. That's right. Pressure Washer Simulator. It is Salvage. You're right. We got it. Welcome in. Thanks for the first time chat, everybody. Moth is here. What's up, Knight Rider? Thank you for the follow. Much love to you, man. How you doing? I hope you're well. How's things? And if anybody's new to Star Citizen, please let me know. If you have any questions or anything at all, let me know. Would love to chat with you about Star Citizen. If you have any questions, I will try to answer. I have some wonderful people in my chats that can also answer a lot of questions. But look at this. You have space. You have a station. You have fire burning in the background. You have a wonderful ship. You have a hangar. You can't just. There's not another game like this. I'm sorry. There's just not. Did they fix the Moth? I know it came out. No, the Moth's good. Like, what was wrong with the Moth? Fire and space. Oh, fire. Right? I don't know enough about space to even, like, critique any of that stuff. So I just go with it. And I'm like, fire. So, look, I took hang on, let's see. Hang on, let me hide my screen real quick. So look at this. And Knight Rider, also, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Rampers. Look at this. So this is really not a spoiler, right? So what this is this is just what the tactical stripe groups look like after, right, you get done. Look at the detail here. Like, how cool. Like, it just, anyway. Like everybody else left. I stayed around and I was flying. And right here, this is what I was doing when you're waiting for your multi-tool. I was taking pictures, and it's just, you know, it's just really cool. A lot of details in the site. There's the whole bee that Mr. Sinkhole brought. This is the hangar that you get at the end of the Tactical Stripe group that you can go in and do some stuff. I was taking some random pictures. This one didn't come out too clear. What's up, Black Hole Device? I knew that sometimes they can take you, but can you go into the hangar? That's my question. And can you land? You can? No way. Yeah, so like there's the hangar. We had a Perseus. I did the trench run, by the way. I did the trench run. I was so excited. Listen, I am not a pilot that is good with being a pilot. Just so you know, there is a 50% chance that you're going to blow up when you ride with me. A 50% chance. You better not have anything but cruise lux, ammo, and whatever else is replaceable if you fly in a ship with me, because it just ain't going to work. Just so you know. Just so you know. But guess what? Here's the beauty. Yeah, 50%. There's a 50% chance, Captain Havoc. 50% chance that you're going to blow up. Everybody knows that it's gonna be 50%. It's gonna go one way or the other. I blew up with somebody just flying into the hangar. I just rammed it straight in, and I think I was in a meteor, and everybody just died. Sorry, like I don't know. It just happens. You like my fit? Okay, well, hey, 50% chance is good. But anyway, I did the trench run. I survived. I set my throttle to like 100 for the speed. And I went in. I was in an M80. I had salvaged, right, some parts from some of the other ships. That's what I've been working on, is salvaging. I had M cannons and AD4Bs, and I put them on. And that's what I did. And I went in, and I actually was able to complete it. And it was good stuff. All right, that's all the real pictures for it. But I did the trench run. Like, I did it. I was so excited. But yeah, I did. So I actually did the trench run. I didn't die, but at the end, it was leave, right? Because like basically once you blow up all the balloons or whatever you want to call them, I don't know what their name. I just call them the balloons. You blow them up at the end, right? On one of the waves, there's like the core that you had to go blow up. So you have to fly back into the center, still getting distorted. So it's either blow up everything and get distorted, or leave and come back. The fuel tanks, there you go. Fuel tanks. So I chose to stay in, and basically I had to EVA out. Well, there's radiation, so you're not going to survive. I was just going to go see if I can fly out the hole, but there's extreme radiation. So if you get distorted, you can't get out. I tried to repair. I tried everything, and it didn't work. So I tried. But yeah, anyways, sorry. Let me see who's up in chat. Let's see who we got. I see some new faces, and I see some, well, not new faces. I see some people I recognize. Captain Havoc, what's up, buddy? Hope you're good. Hope things are good. Hope you've been well. Thank you for stopping in. Good to see you. Let's see. If you complete the TSG and pull loot out of there, it's nice. I've only done the trench run a few times and survived 0 times. Wow, there we go. Ride or die, that's right. And yeah, Sandbon, I did do it without dying. I was pretty excited about that, because for me, that's a big accomplishment. I was freaking out when they told me I had to do it. because I was not looking forward to that. And by the way, we're going to eject some stuff. So this is 8SCU. We're going to eject. Let's see. We got auto eject. I already had it on. And then I'm going to go and do, I guess I can do recycled materials over here. All right. We'll pump out anything that we have. 50%, yeah. Some pilots are a lot worse than that. Listen, I've been pretty good over time, but there is a 50% chance you're gonna just bite the dust, and that's it with me. So just know you're gonna laugh. I'm gonna break something, and something's gonna happen. Granny says 90% of the time is a chance of kaboom. What's up, Pazriel? Hope you're well. Hope things are good. Was mine streaming? Was he streaming tonight? I think he was streaming tonight. I don't know if he was DJing tonight. I was dealing with the kiddos. I didn't have a chance to really lurk too much on people's streams. I've been really busy lately, everybody. So I know it may seem like I'm not around. I do try to lurk when I see people on. Just know that. I try to lurk and share the love. But I've been busy with family. Oh, DJ's only on Saturday. I don't know. I can't keep track. I try to, like, you know, be present and support people when I can. There's a lot of people streaming nowadays. And 60% of the time, we dock every time. So Trigger, supposedly, and listen, I tried with the Polaris, and I didn't get it to work. If you put your landing gear down and try the dock, supposedly that helps with the docking process. Since my key for auto dock is in and my lower the landing gear is in, and then when you go to auto dock, it raises your landing gear. I don't really know. I switched my keybinds up, hoping that the keybinds would help, right? But I don't really know. But I would suggest putting your landing gear down, and maybe if it doesn't work, try it multiple times with your landing gear down, because I really don't want to have to keep claiming my Polaris. That's just annoying. Especially if I outfit it with torps. I don't want to lose them. But yeah, Captain Havoc. Yeah, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. You only had the clipper to the trench run or a cutter. Any chance the former will fit maybe the clipper if you raise the wings up? I think the cutter could. Cutlass black, probably not. Somebody did fit a Redeemer, right? They were taking a Redeemer and then having the people in the turrets shoot the because they have the AD4Bs. So yeah, that's what they were doing. You've only ever chilled in the Percy or the Idris? Yeah, no, they're really good. You haven't tried the ground ops yet. I've tried everything, and the Percy docking system seems to work like 50% of. Yeah, it's there's sometimes you just got to log off. Yeah, I think the cutters. I don't know if the Cutlass Black would go just because it's kind of wide. I know CIG put out an X post about what would fit. You know what? Hey, let's go check out X. Hang on. Let me put this down, and then let me grab. So if you didn't know the moth for salvaging, look at these Hey, oh my gosh, where? Oh, here we go. Look at this. This is not 8 SCU. I mean, this is not 1 SCU. This is 8 SCU. Look at this. Isn't this beautiful? It's not 1 SCU. This is one of the moth rules right here. Oh, nope. Never mind. I got it stuck. I was trying to be overconfident. I am using my Ubu magic. Yes, I am. Magic M Driver. What's up? How you doing, man? Yeah, you doing okay? I still need to do my my read up on asteroids and stuff and get more educated. You've inspired me to learn more. The raft? No, this is the moth. This is the moth. It's got side cargo. It's wonderful with 8 SCU. By the way, if you haven't really been using the multi-tool a lot of people will scroll and push. That's fine. Just so you know, eventually you can use the multi-tool and bend and then push. It can be a lot faster. Just little tips and tricks. You can also get the Atlas if you like it, but I don't really move a lot of cargo, so for me that's about it. But you can see how much I've been doing for the salvaging, because I've been at Levski. So, I mean, this is all the stuff that I have been getting. I do have some brick stuff. It's probably because I claimed something, so I'll have to clean those out. But I mean, I do have like M cannons. I do have some deadbolts. Let's see what else. Also been going to the QV stations a little bit, doing some of them, and I've been taking off stuff. So I got a few things, and all this is just from doing salvaging for the most part. Some of the armor and stuff, of course, is not. That's from the QV stations. Let me see who else. What did I miss? Scroll up and push is great if you want. No. So trigger happy. The raft is the cargo. The mole is the miner, and the moth is the salvage. We're going to go to the refinery. So if you didn't know, if you get construction material, you have to go refine it now. So I'll show you how to do that. Yeah, the names for those, for the Argos, are a little bit definitely close in nature. So we're at Levski, and so we need to go to the refining, which is going to go down. So I'm going to wait for this elevator. It's going to hit level 2, and then we'll hit level 3. Oh, what did I say? Yeah, Moth is Argo. Did I say something else? It's getting late. Let's see. Learning to stand in the right place and turn and whip the tractor being is great. No scrolling needed. You survived the trench run better than me. Yes, I did. I did survive it. Scroll for carpal tunnel. Meanwhile, you were thinking of CCing you in the Clipper into a Moth, but since it launched, it was Bork. It probably has the same issue as the Mole. Wait 1 day, and then Drake will maybe go back to building good ships. I mean, I like the Moth. Oh, wait, this is not the right place. I need to go one more down. I like the Moth. I mean, to me, everything works. So, what's up, Trigger? Let's see. So I jumped in, probably IAE 3 years ago, I think. Hang on, I can tell you. Hang on. I think it's on the account dashboard. 2023 is when I jumped in. November 6, 2023. I got to see my first IAE. Had no clue what was going on. Was really pumped about it. And by the way, if you are new out there, I do have a website. Feel free to use it. I really need your help. If you like it, let me know. Basically, it's just like a toolkit, and I go in and manually put sites. So like, and you can rearrange the order. So like, if you want the CIGs, all their sites, you know, their main site, their stuff. If you want UEX, if you want, you know, the SCMDB for crafting, C Stone for finding items, Urkel, right, and then SP Viewer. So, yeah, 3.23 when I came to October. Yep. Yeah, I mean, for me, that was my first taste. Like, I saw Star Citizen right way back when, and I've read so much negative things about it. It was like, you know, you see the things like Scam Citizen, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, I actually like bought into it, as in like, I kind of read it. I was like, oh, no, I don't want to do that. I'm, you know, and I went off playing my own games. But then I said, you know what, forget that. I'm going to pay my $60, which was an Avenger Titan. And I got my Avenger Titan and I started playing, and I'm like, this is actually a really cool. I had no clue what I was doing. Super hard learning curve. I started watching streamers, right, for Star Citizen because, you know, basically that would allow me to, you know, learn a little bit and see what they do. And I think that was the best part, is just watching streamers. And then, you know, I found King Chaos and King Chaos, you know, and then I found my crew, which is C5C, which we do have an org. If anyone's interested in that, feel free to join. It's right there in chat. All right, so we are going to refine some construction material. So just like ore, you come in here, you pick the... Oh, because I have a mole. That's right. So you pick Levski because that's where I put it. And then you can pick which option you want. So I want to refine the construction pieces. And then you can pick your option. If you do a quote, it'll tell you how much you can get. So with this, I can get 1148. So you can pick a different one and get a quote. And see, this one has a higher yield of 1640. And there's also a cost and a time associated with it. So I'm going to want the one that gives me the most yield, which will be the most bang for the buck. I don't really care how much it costs. I just want the most, so I don't have to do it again. And that's a 1640, 1 hour, 3,000. So let's see. Pharaon Exchange, same thing. Looks like it's 2 hours. It's cheaper. Same yield. Okay, so then there's the, let's see, was it Dinks? Yeah. So this is cheaper, 8 hours. I'm probably going to go for the Pharaon Exchange. 2 hours is, you know what? I'm not going to do anything with it, actually. So let me just do this. We'll do the cheaper. We'll get the 1640. Yeah, and we'll just do Dinks. And there we go. It is there. Let's see. You saw it back in 2018 at that time. It was not playable state yet, so you stayed away. You only got into it recently. Yeah, I mean, so I have a lot of fun in Star Citizen. When I'm not streaming, I do play. But yeah, I do play with a lot of people, you know, when I'm not streaming, and we have a lot of fun. So Trigger Happy spent all 60 seconds combing through the website code. It looks great. Are you using a data miner into pulling directly from the SC files? No, I actually have a JSON file that I update manually. So I go add the stuff manually. I don't actually pull anything. I put all those links in there. And so, oh, what are we doing? Oh, nope. No, I missed it. Wasn't paying attention. But yeah, I put those in there. There is, so I do have like a referral page. I do pull some of the packages from there. But other than that, no. The resource site is everything that I put in. People have recommended the tools. There's a suggest tool there as well that you can see, and you can do that. Yeah, and I mean, like I said, like I don't put every single site. I try to put the ones that are mostly beneficial and helpful. Or if someone recommends a site, I try to use it. I try not to put sites that make you log in as well. So if the first thing I get is a Discord pop-up, login, or a Twitch login, I don't really like that. Like my site is all cached. So whatever you have, you don't have to log in. It's all cached for your browser. So if you go to a different browser, you'll have to redo it. I like that kind of stuff. I'd rather do that than have someone log in. I don't want to be responsible for that, any kind of thing as well, because I'm a little bit newer to the whole website stuff. But I'm learning as I go. All right, so let's look at the moth. We're going to store it. But, I didn't really see a place. I saw a need for links, right? And that's why I did it, because I got so tired of like having my favorites and going through and clicking the favorites. Now I can just pull up my site, add my favorites, and then, like, for instance, if y'all think we need 12 favorites, I can add another row of 12. That's the thing. Let's see, M80. All right, let's retrieve. Oh, don't do it to me. Don't you dare do it to me, Levski. Don't you do the unable to process your request at this time. Don't you dare. Yeah. And, like, I still have stuff that's broken. I have, like, Amazon referral links. Oh, you did. Yeah, I am. I definitely am. And by the way, we have AutoMod on here because we try to be family friendly, and you got to slap, and it's not a big deal. I love it because now you've made my AutoMod counter count up. Thank you, Trigger Happy, for that, and I appreciate you. So what we do in this situation, we'd like to revisit a video of mine, and we're going to play it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Here we go. Let me switch my audio real quick. Waking up in my house, got my ship in my sights, drifting past the cubby blast, dreams in the night, got a contract to pursue. But the Aesop terminals got me singing the blues. Ship till my hand got to soar. But the screen just flashes red. Ads will be quick. Unable to deal your request at this time. Messing with my mind. My ship ain't coming. I'm stuck in this queue singing the Star Citizen Aesop blues. We'll just finish this until the ads are over. Oh yeah. But this featured system wasting all my time. Oh yeah, we got ads. To the moon's hang I go. Aesop's error message is all I seem to know. I call my ship to my hangar.
I'm ready to soar, but the screen just flashes red. It's a kick in the
heart.
Oh, we are unable to deal with your request at this time. Aesop's got me grounded,
Messing with my mind.
My ship ain't coming. I'm stuck in this queue singing the Star
Citizen, Aesop blues.
Oh, Stanton's calling. I'm
Ads are over. Welcome back, everybody.
But this bug's got me staring at a
The neon lit sky.
I rebooted, I pleaded.
Bleeded.
I won't let for the deck stuck. Yet my
Aesop
ship's
Blues.
still a ghost in this digital dream.
Oh, I'm unable to deal with your requests at this time.
Aesop's
Got me sending
messing with
my mind. I don't even know my own song.
ain't coming. I'm stuck in this queue singing the Star
Citizens, Aesop blues.
So I wait in the lounge, sip a cruise.
Tell Uni I said what's up.
Hoping Aesop delivers before the service 30K. Till then I'm stranded with this era I cruise, singing the Star Citizen
Aesop blues. Hey, this is Yubu. Thanks for watching. She's up. She answered. Nice, me you. Anyway, that's what I play that video that I made for. It's all for fun. That's all that is. It's just fun. But yes, unfortunately, I am. So when you get that error and you're not able to call the ship, I can go see if it'll work in the hangar. Typically, it doesn't. It just means you do need. Well, look. I tell you what. I do. It's all on my YouTube as well. I'll post a link. Hang on. Feel free to watch it. It's just some. I like to make sometimes funny stuff, and that's just me and my personality and just humor. You know, it's nothing against CIG. It's just fun, you know. So here we go. This is the Aesop Blues. I'll post it everywhere, so feel free to check it out. Put it on TikTok as well. Go give me some love. Click it. It's all good fun. Just that's what it is. So it's all good fun. All right, we're gonna go to see if we can go to my hangar. I'm gonna see if I can call the M80. We'll see what we get. But if I can't, then it means server-wise. Oh, there it is. Hey. All right. Typically, when that happens, you got to switch servers. But I got lucky. The luck of the boo. All right, let's go do a mission or two. So the other good way to make money in Star Citizen is to make it by doing contracts. With all the complaint about everything and yet are still here, welcome to Star Citizen. Yeah. We all do complain about everything, but we're still here. Why? Because it's a great game. And even though it's an alpha and it's got lots of features, right? So, yeah, yes. Yes, and you got auto-modded number 2. I love it. Usually bite-sized hobbits. Is it? No, it's all good. It's not a big deal. But yes, you're right. You are completely right. We all complain about it as well. All right, I'll tell you what. Let's go look at a contract. Let's see what we got. I have all the Intersect rep. Let's see. We could go do a QV station and just go get see if we get some loot from it. But yeah, it's so much fun. Like I really do enjoy. All right, so we have a bunch of bounties. Let's see, extreme risk. I probably don't want to do those. Where's the bombing runs? Was that mercenary? Oh, yeah, so not the new ones, but the old ones. I guess it's not old, but was there anything else new? Keep an asteroid mining base safe. Oh wait a minute. I didn't think these were in. Look at this. I didn't think. Wait, I thought these keep the asteroid mining base safe. I thought this was the new stuff that they added in, or is this old? Let's do this. I actually didn't see that one before, so I'm not really sure. Trick of the trade. Make sure you don't have something already linked for quantum. So you can quantum. So fine, I guess I'll fly through the jump point for the 6th time in a row. Listen, after 2, I'm done. I stay in the system. I'm done. If it gets me once, it gets me twice, and if I go to the jump point and it's a third time, I'm done. I'm either gonna stop playing for that night. That's the only thing that bothers me a lot. Is jump points, because for me it takes so much effort to focus and to go through the jump points. For me, I don't know why. I'm done. Like I can't deal with it. You're already Onyx missions, but now if anyone needs some extra money, I'm down to run some combat missions in the Percy. Yes, indeed. But yeah, there's so much fun to be had. Yeah, if I have the cargo in your ship. Exactly. When they were doing the cargo missions or whatever. Yeah, wormhole is amazing. Like, that's one of the coolest things. I can't wait till we get the random spawns of the wormhole. Like, those are really cool. Like, I remember they talked about, like, the standard wormhole that we go through now. And then they eventually are going to add in, like, random wormholes that brings you to, like, different places. So, like, smugglers can smuggle, right, to go to other places. I think that would be really cool. I can't wait for that. Yeah, loop, if it doesn't work, it's just pure rage. You're right. Yes. Like, it's just, I don't know why. I can't take it. I can't take it. And yeah, trigger. So, like, the Perseus is really good for doing a lot of these missions. I mean, you can make some quick, easy money. Especially there's like a Van Duel mission in Nyx, I know. And it doesn't like pop all that often, but I think it's like a 196? This one mission, there's like one ship, you just go kill that one ship and you're done. And yeah, but it just doesn't pop all the time, so that's the only downside. But it's 198k. All right, I gotta protect the fuel tanks. All right, let's take down the radar. We'll put, there we go. Okay, so this is a bomber. What am I protecting here? What's up, Chuck Nugget? We switched from salvaging to go do like a combat mission. A bombing mission? That is not a bomber. Oh my. I don't want to hit the fuel tanks. That would be bad. There's another Aurora. This is kind of funny. I'm not gonna. This is funny. This is funny. They're calling it a bomber. Dad bod nerd salvage for life. What's up, man? What am I running on my M80? So this is actually okay. So sorry. This contract is a keep asteroid mining base safe. I gotta not like let these things blow up. So yeah. I don't really know what this is. Is this a barge? I'm not. Oh wait, I got a rendezvous with a ship. I'm not. I guess I'm not sure. I'm running ABD4s. Oh wait, hang on. AD4Bs and the M7A for size 5. So AD4Bs, 2 of those, and then the M7As. Works really good for me. I love it. Other people are using deadbolts. Not a fan of the deadbolts. By the way, if you want to know who one of the best salvagers is, right? I'm going to say Dadbod Nerd. If you're not already following Dadbod Nerd, go give Dadbod Nerd a follow. He's also streams on Twitch. He also streams on TikTok. He also streams on YouTube. Click his link. Give him some love. He's also a salvage master. He can salvage anything. So if you got any salvage questions, ask him. He will definitely know. All right. So wait, I got to protect fuel tanks and transport or escort the ship. Yeah, other people are running, the size 4s and the deadbolts. I don't like the deadbolts. The reason why I don't like the deadbolts is because I miss a lot, so I don't like the, but yeah. No, I don't think you can run it in game yet. I think it's going to be like, 3 months or so. And then I definitely recommend the M80. Oh. What is this? Get him. Get him. Got him. Oh, wait. I got to neutralize a bomber. Dadbot, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh, I almost busted it. I was doing good. I did have the unable to do your request at this time. But I was actually able to find it in my hangar, so I was good. But other than that, it's been decent. All right, we're gonna switch back over. I guess this is a 2-person role. Oh, that's the gladiator. Okay. There we go. You've been farming blueprints, doing well. Servers, I think are good. I mean, so far I haven't had any issues. People, this is an escort mission to keep the asteroid safe. I didn't know Nyx had them. I thought it was only in Stanton. So they were saying that the hangars don't open for these. So we're gonna see if the guy crashes into the hangar, or if they actually, like, where are they gonna fly? So. And the ship's not even coming, so. But yeah, blueprints are awesome. See, I think the ship is going to crash. I think it's going to crash. I really think it's going to crash. Oh my. I think it's going to, yeah. So this is what's been wrong with the missions. Look, watch. It's gonna crash. It's not opening. Oh, it's not gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And up, it's hitting. It's hitting right now. It's like, let me in. Let me in. Let me in by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Let me in. So it didn't blow up, but it didn't let them in either. So I think this is one of the issues with the new missions. I don't know if it'll let me call a hangar. No, there's nothing to call. Well, that's that, everybody. So beware of the mission for the new bombing run stuff. You might not be able to complete it because the escort portion does not go into the hangar. So I'm not really sure about that. But yes, CCU. Let's see. How much did that cost you? You own the Aurora now. What did I miss? Oh, you upgraded your Aurora to the M80. It's really the only pledge ship you have at the moment. Yeah, M80 is a great ship. The Aurora is nice, right? As well. The MK2, super nice. And if you like the old school version, it's good as well. The SE version is definitely decent. And believe it or not, I mean, you can actually do a lot of the low end missions with the Aurora. So. Definitely a great ship to start. And I mean, if you do 36K missions over and over and over again, eventually you'll have enough money to get a bigger ship. That's the idea of Star Citizen. Work towards the ship you want. Unless you want to pledge for it, right? But you CC'd it up. You don't think the trade I use currently available. It's normal 300 in M80. Yeah, you spend about 220. Yeah, so CCU game overall is one of the things that you definitely want to look at. All right, so this mission is bugged. So I'm going to fly away. Maybe let's go find one more before I need to raid out. Let's go see. What time is it? Yeah, it's getting late. Let's do another mission. Let's see. What else we got around? So if you're tuning in, the escort mission didn't work. So I'll tell you what. Let's do what's the new missions that they had? I don't want to do that one. I wonder if I can do the Vandu mission. This one. Make a quick buck with the M80. I don't know. How far away is it? I think we have enough. So let's see. You already have almost 6 mils saving up for a refueling ship, trying to take advantage of how busted they are right now. Yeah. You have a Percy if you want to run some MG missions. Yes, indeed. And then they will churn money from refueling to other ships. Sadly, I'm at work right now. The night shift. I gotcha. And yeah, and Trigger, not tonight, but maybe another night that I'm streaming, I'll let you know. We can join up and do some things as well. You can add me in game. It's just Ubo. UBOO. And we can join up. I will be probably raiding out, getting off, because I got to work tomorrow. And it is getting late for me. I'll try to do this one last mission, see if we can make a little money real quick. But to recap what we took the moth out, Dad Bod. We salvaged a mole, not to be confused with the moth. And we got some RMC. We got some construction materials. And then we also got some components. We got... Yeah, I do too. And it's orange and blue tealish, right? So it's definitely that medium salvage ship that we love so much that we've been talking about. I know we have both been talking about this for a while, saying Argo needs a medium salvage ship. And they did it. They gave us a medium salvage ship. And it's orange and somewhat blue. Which maybe CIG was listening, and they did, right? Listen. But and Chuck, this was just if you're still out there, this is just like a mercenary mission that we're doing. I think you were asking earlier. Did I miss that? And yeah, like, so if, let's see. So for those of you that are out there wondering, can you save money and get a ship that you want? And also the answer is yes, you sure can. Let me show you something here. So this is a chain of mine that I did. I'll be happy to show you the chain. So spending a little money over time, right, is how I do this. I do not spend a bulk amount of money because I just don't have that. I see CCU game as like, this is CCUs. You can take a chassis of a ship, it's a closed chassis upgrade, and go from one ship to the next, and you can get a savings on that ship. So I actually got my moth for a total of 150. I started with an Aurora MK2 that we got that had LTI, and I upgraded it all the way to the moth, right? Some of them I did have to not get a discount on, but for the most part, I saved over 57% on my moth because I had CCUs that I had gotten over time. So putting like 20 bucks here, 20 bucks there, trying to chain your CCUs for a bigger ship, that's something you can do. And that's something that I did. Yep. I'll do a video at some point about chaining and whatnot, but I mean, it's one of those things as don't rush. If you do want to buy bigger ships or get bigger ships, don't rush stuff. I mean, I'm not talking about the Odin. You can't CCU to an Odin. I'm not talking about that. But like some of the moth or, whatnot, you can, if you play the game right, over time, you can save a pretty penny and get them for less if you just want to put a few dollars in every month or every other month, whatever your choice is. Because the CCUs are like between $5 to $20 usually. depending on what ship it is you want. And what the idea is, you try to chain them, and you eventually will get what you want. All right, we're going to go try... Yeah, no worry, Sugar Abby. See you later. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. All right, there we go. I'm probably going to hit asteroid. $198K for that. $198K for that. I repeat, $198K for that mission. Let me just show you what the mission is. Right here. 198K. That's how easy that one was. You just go up, you do it, and that's it. The only downside is they don't spawn that often. So this one is not the same. This has a bunch of ships. That one is a single ship that you can go take out. These kind of ones are this kind of the same thing. But you really got to be quick because there are a lot of ships that are there. Yeah, I'm back up. Yeah. Yeah, you're back up. I'm going to need you to share that mission with me. Yes, indeed. Yeah, like it's a 196K mission, and it just says take out the Von Duel ship. It's not the Under Fire one. This is a Nyx. So I don't see it currently again because it is over time. But like when that one pops, go get it. But like this is okay. So for instance, let's see, preemptive strike on Ola. Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to be like senior or something. I tell you what. If you go to my website, you can look up the SCMDB. All right, they have a clear all. I think there's another site as well for them from missions. But let's see. If I search for Van Duel, this is like all the Van Duel missions that they have. So I can probably go through and see it because it gives you the prices, right? I wonder if can I search by like 198? No, or 168? Was it 168? No, it was 198. Yeah, so it'd be one of these. Right here. This is it right here. So if I go here and I click requirements, it'll tell you the minimum is senior contractor. So you do have to be senior contractor. So that's the answer there. All right, where is this at? I don't think we have enough fuel. We don't. So they actually recently added, when you're in Nyx, you will run out of fuel from time to time. So you can create a beacon, go to refueling, and broadcast. Ads would be quick. guess the port's right there. Oh yeah, there's... Oh! It just kind of snapped to my ship. Ads are over, and in 90 seconds we are able to refuel with the ship, the refueling contract, and we're already got fuel and we're back in action. But yeah, senior contractor, it looks like, for those. Intersect, yeah. So if yes, you should. Sometimes the permits for bounty hunters don't. But yeah, the rep doesn't matter where you're at. So if I go to, you can grind the rep wherever. Because like even like Kovalex and stuff, even though it's mainly in Stanton, like some of the missions bring you to Nix, you know. So no matter where you at, because it like Shubin is Shubin, Wayfair, Vaughn is Vaughn, and the intersect is right there. So I'm almost veteran. While we're in Quantum, Roadmap Roundup. If you haven't seen this yet, you should. I posted the link to everybody. Do a little bit of a zoom in as well. Let me, can I hide? No. Thought you could. Rub it alt. Anyways. Yeah, so this is super heavy armor. Look at this. This is, I guess, ammo packs. Right? And then this is clothing. So basically they have a roadmap roundup, right? And so the 1.0 column showcases features and content, blah, 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 blah. But in 4.8, Space Combat Defend Locations, that's what they just released. In 4.9, Siege of Orison. So Siege of Orison is a really fun, it was like a PvP, PvE, mainly PvE, but players would kind of like go nuts on it and then start like camping and sniping. But oh, really? Listen, I'm all about the armor. I want to be the guy with the minigun. I mean, look at this minigun. Look at this. What's up, Deadlung? Super heavy is definitely going to make walking extreme. Yes, it is. But you get a minigun. You get a minigun. And maybe the suit is powered. I don't know. I guess that's another system, maybe. But Siege of Orison, instant scene, create close gameplay with controlled access, manage the instance prerequisite, party leader ownerships, and safeguards. So this is the first step towards PvP. PvE instancing, and PvP maybe even be the same, where certain number of players can be put in for in a party. The weapon type is a heavy machine gun. They have combat clothing being offered, so people can walk around with combat clothing instead of their armor. More Wicklow ships, Drake Clipper for Mibalia, just so you know. And then they also are implementing NPCs to the Persistent Universe, which is Reco, Coordinates Logistics, and Local Independent Mining Operations. There you go. These are some new things. But, you know, so PvP and PvE are both fun, you know. So I like both. It just really depends, you know. I've had some really good experiences with PvP and PvE. You know, but I get it, right? All right, so who is the target? It's a lot of ships. We may die. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of ships. Where is the target? I feel like this is more ships than we need to be. Oh my gosh, it's a Connie. I don't remember how do you switch? How do you switch all missiles? I don't remember. They're red. There's a hammerhead. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's a hammerhead. Oh my gosh. There's a hammerhead. Thank goodness that those they're not badgers, rhinos. Get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. I shouldn't have survived that. Should not have survived that. But you can see how effective the my loadout is. I mean, PvE, I would say pretty good. And let's look for that 198 mission just to see if it did respawn. I don't see it. But I mean, I just did what, a 168 neutralize a threat. So let's do one more. Hopefully it's close. Yay, it's close. Yeah, it was a little love tap. A little love tap. How do I switch missiles again? I thought it was right click, but that's precision. So maybe G loads them. I forget how you switch missiles to the other missiles. You do the same thing with your Gladius. Scroll the mouse wheel, got it. You do the same with your Gladius, have all weapons shooting at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's been hitting pretty good. I mean, to be honest. All right, we'll do this one and then we'll raid out. If anybody has a raid recommendation, please let me know. You love your Gladius. You bought it a couple of days ago with some grinding. Yeah, Gladius is a great ship, Deadlunks. Like it's a really good. Also for PvP, it's good as well. You know, it was definitely almost like the meta for a while, and then and now you're good in whatever ship that you're good in. You know what I mean? So. Practice makes perfect. Go into AC if you like some PvP. Do some flare and pass, and then turn around and shoot. And that's typically the rules for AC. I haven't done it in a while. I don't know if everyone's still going by those rules. What's up, Akira Kuhn? I bet you can take out a hammerhead with the ballistic. Yes, if you can survive it. That's the key. The hammerhead hurts. But the thing is that the CFs don't really do a lot of damage. So as long as you can, like, it's just going to take out your shields. All right, let's fire the last set of missiles here. Come on, give me the target. There we go. Oh, no. Wow, already red from the missiles. That's awesome. No. No. Okay, I saved myself. Thank goodness for the maneuverability. I should okay, there we go. I should probably, you know, warp out and then. Well, Kirakin, we can take out the Carrick, even though it does hurt. All right, let's go back to Levski. I try, Dead Lungs. Yeah, I try. I'm not the best pilot. I do have sticks. It's just yeah. I don't have a good positioning. I'm in like a corner part of the desk, so it's been hard to use sticks, especially streaming with everything. So I've just been using my mouse and keyboard. But all right, it is gonna be about that time. I do need to raid out. It's getting late, so let me see who's on. I try to stream or try to raid out to somebody doing Star Citizen. So let's see. And make sure nobody's on the stream team. I don't see anybody. The PvE bounders at some point you're practically scraping the nose. Honestly, you use honestly, I use controller. Oh, you use a controller? Yeah, there is. You can definitely use a controller. It's just there's a lot of keybinds. Usually, people still use the the mouse and keyboard as well. All right. Yeah, for turret manning. And actually, joystick's pretty fun too, like Flight 6. I have some VKBs that I use. All right, so I see who we're going to raid. We're going to go raid a guy. I know SE Hollers is on. SE Hollers does a lot of hauling and cargo. So feel free. I'll give him a shout out in a second. If you want to go over there, you can definitely go check him out. We're going to go raid a guy I know, Bearded Knight. Go give him some love. Give him a follow. Ah. I can never. Okay, here we go. We're blacked out. We're blacked out. And we're blacked out. Oh, we're at the bottom of Levski. This is one of the coolest things, by the way. Is like the tunnel where the automatic cargo stuff is. I usually do crash. That's the thing. What is this in my hangar? Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing. Explain, CAG. Explain. All right. All right, everybody. We're gonna raid out. We're gonna go see my friend Bearded Knight. Let me get a SC Hollers a shout out. Yeah, they do happen a lot. So we're gonna raid out to Bearded Knight, but if you do want to also give SC Hollers a follow, he's a friend of mine. Go give him some love, and but we are gonna raid Bearded Knight. Go give them some love, give them a follow, say hello. We do have a raid out command, so feel free to use that. First one is a follower. Second one is for subscribers. So if you are a subscriber, feel free to use that second one and follows. And I stream randomly. So usually once a week. I try to, or twice a week, depending on family and whatnot, because I am a dad and I got to go to work. So, yep. And I got a 5-year-old as well and a 13-year-old. But anyways, thank you all for being here. If you're over on TikTok, thank you so much for being here. Much love to you. Thanks for the likes and the follows. If you're on YouTube, thank you for any subscriptions and just thank you for the likes as well. Much love to you. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the Rampers, by the way. Much love to you. But if you are over there on any of those channels, thank you so much for being here. And on Twitch, we're going to raid out. We're going to go raid a guy I know named Bearded Knight. Give him some love. And remember, I might be family friendly, but the people we raid are, I can't say that they're family friendly.
Ramp.
We do love ramp around here. But anyway, we got a new song. Feel free to listen to the new song. But when you get over there, Bearded Knight, give them some love. We're going to go to end credits. Bye, everybody. Remember, try to be nice to somebody out there. You never know when it's going to change their life. You never know one little act of kindness will do. Much love to you. See you later. Love you. Bye. Yubu is out, everybody. See ya. Goodbye.
Get in line. I roll up to the pad, boots on the steel. My ship got a grin and it knows the deal. Ramp down slow like a red carpet flex. Cargo in the back and I'm ready for next. Finger on the latch, hear the whole deck talk. One step on board and the whole crew gawks. Tiny little ladder than a big bag glide. I don't need a throne, I just need that ride. Open that gate, let the landing gear kiss. I like my entrance with a metal hiss.
Back it up,
Make it low,
hit that switch,
let it go.
step by step.
No rush now, here comes the groove, watch me show how.
I like big ramps.
And I cannot lie, when the deck folds down, I'm way too high.
I like big ramps.
They carry me high, say drop it now, and I'm gone inside.